Michael Valentino from Crusader Caravans in Campbellfield, Victoria. Today we're going to highlight one of our new stock models, the Musketeer Recliner. The Musketeer Recliner range is a van that features two recliner chair captain chairs with two footstools as well that you tuck underneath the bed or either side of the bed. It has a queen bed at the front of the van. It also has a separate shower toilet right at the back with a top-load washing machine, 186 litre fridge, a heap of storage and a full kitchen setup ready to go. Before we jump to the inside, we'll jump to the outside. We have here an Intel Engineering chassis, which is a 3mm 450 MPa graded steel chassis, Australian made, so that means it's not as flexible as the standard chassis that are run within the caravan market. This is a lot more sturdy of a chassis. However, due to its molecular structure of the steel, it allows for a lot stronger and lighter system. All Australian made and sourced steel for manufacturing and fabrication of the chassis, and it is a Crusader supported product, which means we actually are within a partnership business arrangement with them. So you have a full backing from the foundation right up to the actual van construction with Crusader. It's an Alco hardware chassis, so we've got Alco jockey wheel, Alco clamps, we've got Alco brake, we've got Alco coupling just here with a 50mm ball. It's a 6-inch A-frame all the way back right to the wheels, where it meets the wheels at one point, which combines it. So it's going to be a 12-inch subframe on that chassis for the whole construction of that unit. So the van, the floor is placed on top of that chassis, 6 inches worth, where it meets the A-frame, 12 inches worth. So it's a very, very strong unit. It's two 9-kilo gas bottles. It runs a 12-pin plug with the Anderson plug and safety Dave reversing camera, which we'll show you on the back. We have two 95-litre water tanks on the Musketeer range and a 95-litre grey. On the front, we've optioned up a toolbox with Weber Q slide just at the front here. So a Weber Q, we put that guy, slot his little feet underneath here, tighten him down, and we can actually cook off of that with our cooking facility just underneath that little plant just there. We have Alco drop-down legs to stabilise the caravan on all four corners of the van. This caravan here runs all LED external lighting, including the annex lights up top. We have in here a nearly metre wide storage compartment with 24-inch TV, a little box just here, nearly 900 wide this door is. The running rate of weight on the Musketeer range, so it's perfect for a 3-ton or just over 3-ton towing capacity car. The tear weight is just over that 2,300 mark, and it varies with the different seating configurations, but with the Musketeer Recliner with the two captain's chairs that you'll see inside, it runs perfectly just over that 2,300 mark, making it perfect for cars at that 3-ton mark of towing with a payload of about 700 kilo, which is just fantastic. On all the Crusader range, we have double glazed Dometic windows. That's a 1000 by 800 double glazed European window with blockout blinds, of course. We have two external annex lights, and as far as external entertainment, we have TV hutch just out here on the outside. You pop your TV in there, you cook it all up, power, we have satellite, we have our 12-volt cigarette plug. External Bluetooth speakers, so you just pop from your phone, Spotify, Apple Music, that comes straight through to the radio inside, which is a Bluetooth head unit. As far as the suspension, so this is something we really wanted to show you. Just before we get there, we've got our picnic table here, which sorts about 30 kilo or so. Now what we've got here, we've got 15-inch 235 wheels and tyres, which are an American primal tyre. It's on a 10-inch Alco braking system with electric brakes. We have a true roller rocker leaf spring suspension. So this is a semi-off-road suspension. It's going to be doing your dirt roads, semi-off-road, patches of corrugation. We run these tyres at about 50 PSI, 100 pound on the wheel nuts. There is a heap to love about this suspension. It can fix it anywhere in Australia, can service it very regularly with greasing points, easy to be able to locate and access, and that's something that you get with that true Alco German product, which is fantastic and which is why we always use them. Just making your way here before we move forward, I'll move this guy out. We have a 6-inch A-frame all the way back to the wheels. So that's a whole subframing all the way back to the wheels where it meets the 6-inch chassis, which is a 12-inch subframe construction on that. It is a bargain handle by the door, which is a dual light up, so it's a nice little blue on the first click. Second one, it lights up this little door light just here. We have a 200 kilo rated manual pull-in step, so this guy just goes in and out nice and easy, very non-resistant. We have a 3 tri-lock security screen Camic door, so it's a crim safe material, very sturdy, very strong, going to keep you safe and secure up north or wherever you happen to take off in the next restriction-free area. We have our Dometic AE8300 splashed granite awning. This is a very strong vinyl material and a very easy to use unit. We show you all this during the handover, but very easy to operate. We have our Nava lighting system, so indicator, brake, and clearance light all the way through there. Brilliant systems, highly engineered, very complementing with the Crusader range. We have a 15-inch 235 spare on the back, a hot dipped galvanized rear bumper. Doesn't scratch, doesn't scuff, doesn't mark, which is perfect for all those extra jerry cans and stuff you can put on. License plate holder. We have a night vision safety Dave camera. That is goes to a 5.7-inch display in your car that we give you as part of buying the Crusader. So you just wire it up, take it to an auto electrician, plug him up. Night vision, easy to see in the dark, very easy to use. Brilliant cameras with sound as well. We have our grey water tank just here. So the grey water tank is a shut on and off system. You can just turn it off when you're in use or turn it on when you need it. It also has a cleaning system just here. So it allows you to plug a hose in into that, and it will actually fill the water into the 95-litre grey water tank, push all of the gunk around and flush it all out. They feature 2 smell traps as well to make sure that you're not going to have any smells coming up into the unit of the caravan to cause any problems as far as odours in the van. Crusader spend a little bit more money on it, but it's definitely worth it. We have a porcelain CTS 4110 Dometic toilet cassette with optional carry case. Very easy to use and operation. It's a 19-litre cassette. We have those 2 95-litre water filling points, one rear of the axle, one forward of the axle. That Crusader do that just simply so you have load allowance and you can position that ball weight very easily when you're trying to fill and actually use the caravan. Too often people just put all water tanks forward when they construct and engineer a van, but we think of our customer, make sure that it's obviously easy for them to do. You'll notice we have one vent here for the fridge, which is just on top of the hot water service. That's a 28-litre Australian-made Swift stainless steel unit. Very good unit, no anode in that, so no serviceability. We have a gas flue, of course, for the carbon monoxide. On the roof, we have our top roof vented Dometic roof vent. So with the 32mm composite fully insulated roof that Crusader use, this here just allows for that hot air to rise with the dual fan system in the RUA Smart Fridge from Dometic. And up north, these fridges are just going to purr. It's going to absolutely do everything you need it to. It's going to cool to the temps you need. It's not going to lose its cooling capacity in the higher climates. Checker plate wheel guard for a bit of flair, but for a bit of strength as well. We have our clearance lights, of course, our vents for all of our microwaves. We have an external antenna port, so you go to a caravan park, not getting good reception, they'll give you an antenna, you plug that in, overrides the one on the roof, boosts the reception for you. We have a 15 amp in. We have our fuse for our 240 system. This is the opposite side storage system as well, there on the other side of the full through tunnel boot, so it's fully accessible, perfect for like large containers you can slot in there. We also have a 105 AGM deep cycle battery with bash plate, external mounts under the new federal compliance with caravanning. This will be something that you're going to be getting in the future, and Crusader are one step ahead of the game. Before we make our way inside, we've got our toolbox, of course, with generator slide. So that generator there is perfect for a 2 kVA. The 2 kVA is going to run that air conditioner, which is an IBIS 3 air conditioning system. And that's going to be able to run quite effortlessly with the van. Whilst you're free camping in some of the warmer nights, you pop the aircon on, very easy to use. Now, before we jump inside, one thing that Crusader really feature within their range and with all the product constructions is we run a completely different roof than any manufacturer that you'd be comparing the product to. So we use a 32mm fully insulated roof, so it's a full thick foam panel. The floor is a 42mm foam thick panel. No water, cannot rot, cannot cause mold, cannot cause any water damage for you now or in the future. It's completely fire retardant. It is fully insulated, so we're not using a one-piece skin, we're using full foam, fully insulated panels. No one else is using this. It's a thing of the past to construct with a caravan with a timber roof. That is something we're not doing. We use Luca Bond fully insulated side cladding on that as well. 3mm thick, so you've got insulation inbuilt to the sidewall checker plate, and you've also got a fully insulated roof, fully insulated floor. Timber roofs are way too old to be constructed within caravans anymore. The way of the future is a fully insulated roof, fully insulated floor. No one will have issues with their roof or their floor going this way with Crusader. Manufacturer of the year 2019 and 20. That is the sole reason and one of the driving factors for Crusader taking that award home, as well as their awesome finishes inside and their attention to detail. That roof and the floor is something you really need to buy with your next caravan, and Crusader have that option available. Let's take a look inside. So we've got our little grab handle for assist, and we've got true luxury as soon as you walk in. We've got straight edge line cupboards all the way, so it's a very streamlined look van. We've got a slight option with it that we've done. You'll notice with all the other Crusader range, the recliner normally features just 2 stagnant cupboards here with a little bit extra storage. What I like to do when I order my vans is I like to have a full cupboard all the way across, all the whole width of the wall. So that allows for heaps of storage. I'll just move this little chair out the way. I can access in here, you've got these little cupboards, they're about 300mm deep with an extrusion finish just down here. Very easy to keep clean, very easy to keep scuff free. Then the trifold table, of course, pulls off the wall. The recliner chairs can recline all the way back, very easy to move, so they're actually not stuck down. They do allow for corrugation movements. It's not going to move around, it's not going to float in the caravan. They don't take up a heap of space. The first time buyer, second time, third time will tell you on a rainy day you're sitting in here, this is going to do the trick as far as those recliners. You cannot get any comfier than this. So it is a polyurethane Harvey Norman chair that we're putting in these. They're a fantastic unit. They come with 2 footstools as well. Definitely one of the highest sellers that Crusader has within their market. And of course, putting this table away, you've still got that true Crusader finish. We've got our grip handles here. We've got our 60 struts, 60 Newton meter struts with striker catch under here. Full piano hinging, full all the way left to right. So any caravan that's built with those two little hinges or 2 struts, it really is a cheaper way of manufacturing. Yes, it costs more to have piano hinging. Why wouldn't it make more sense to have full hinging through the whole caravan? We've done it for years, and that's something that we will continue to do and continue to strive for, is that quality and finish. We don't try and cut corners in that way, and you shouldn't either. That's something that really you're not going to want to pull up and have to start adjusting. Crusader makes sure that they do those things for you. You've got a very easy lift handle just here with metal-sided draw runners. It's all of our furniture inside the caravan is either 16 or 12mm ply board and is a ply insert at the bottom there. You're never going to have a problem with these. It's a lot stronger. We've been doing this for quite some time now. It allows for that up and down vertical horizontal movement, and it is very easy to lock. Going to be perfect on those corrugated tracks. With the windows, we have full blockout. We have mesh screening. We also have the quad lock system on a lot of these windows. Clicks, let go, very, very easy to use with screw lock systems as well. Touch light just under here. With our microwave, we have an NCE flatbed, no dish. So besides the little plastic bag in here, we have no dish that just sits in there. That means nothing to take out before you travel. It means no headaches either. You're not going to come in, things aren't going to be all over the floor. Pull out pantry. So out of nowhere, we have these large, almost 300, 400 wide pantry baskets. Cupboard underneath here, we have a 3 drawer system with a flap just for a little bit of storage. We have a range hood from Finch, our electrical overhead cupboard as well, featuring Bluetooth radio, inside, outside speakers, so external and internal, which is isolation, so you can actually isolate different areas. Gas hot water, 240 hot water, so we just flick those switches, turns on. Our wireless lighting system. So in the Crusaders, it's all wireless lighting. So you just press these little buttons up here. Alternatively, we give you a little remote, comes with about 3 of them. And you can give the buttons a little press and fire away, and it'll turn off the individual lights. So you're laying in bed, press the button, turns the Ensuite on, press the button, turns the outside light on, very easy to use. We have our battery management projector PM200 system. This system here, there's a little touchpad by the door, but this system's the brain. It handles power consumption. It tells you power in, power out, water in, water out. It tells you all of those things. Makes using it a lot easier. It's a compact system. Troubleshooting is so easy. The system as one unit, you're just gonna love it. They're very, very easy to use. Can upgrade them to actually operate them on your phone as well. You have a recessed cooktop all the way across, so that's just heaps more bench space across there. That's a standard. This is a fan forced oven, again standard. We have here is a Mobicool Dometic European cooking unit. We got 3 gas, 1 240 burner. It is a fan forced unit, so it's completely standard with a little light inside, which is just awesome to be able to keep an eye on those things baking away. In the bedroom, we have a 24-inch NCE television with DVD player. We have a Dometic HV boosted high definition signal antenna just on the roof. So we give this a pull, give him a little turn. He can turn 360 all the way around. You can navigate on your phone where to be able to find reception. We have 2 Sirocco fans in the bedroom. So they've got 3 settings as well as a timer. Very, very easy to use. Just pull down, rotate, stays out of the way, especially if it's up north. It's going to keep you nice and cool. We have the 1000 by 800 Dometic window in the bedroom. Pop-up pressure hatch. So what that's doing, you're driving down the road, it's sucking that air in, it's pressurizing the whole caravan system, keeping all of the dust out as you travel through those door vents. Not a lot of manufacturers fit them. They're very old school, but there's a reason why it was put into the vans, and it's because it works. Very, very simple idea, but it works. We put it in all the range from the life changer right up to the cross-country extreme. That just pops down. If it's a dustier sort of day or rainy sort of day, pop that down. We have our full cupboard system. We have full drawer, full depth there. Pop out little panel just here, because inside the pigeonholes for mum and dad, we have the 12 volt USB as well as double power point. It's full hanging, so you can get a coat hanger in here, no issue at all. All of the reading lights in the van, even at the recliner area, have a USB located underneath them. So you just plug into that. You've got USBs in here, USBs in here, USBs there, USBs there. There's everywhere we've got USBs for charging. They're a 5 amp charger as well, so they're gonna be able to pretty much charge any device you've got, iPad, tablet, whatever it may be. Storage in the overhead cupboard. So this is massive. It's almost an arm's worth of storage in that cupboard all the way. So that roof I was mentioning earlier, that comes and rolls all the way. That's the roof just there. So it rolls all the way and keeps everything nice and tidy and very well insulated as well. Hatch above the bed. So that there, because it's a flat surface, the roof's silicon straight down with that hatch. We work on them on a bench. It's never gonna leak, never gonna cause you headaches, but that fully composite's gonna make sure it stays nice and warm as well inside the van. This here pulls across, we've got a fire screen, we've got full block out. This pops up, it's got LED lights on and off, nice and easy, followed by a smoke detector just up here as well. As you can see, there's a heap of storage in here. Just by the door, you've got full floor to ceiling storage unit. They're not that deep. They're almost half a hand's depth, but as far as being able to actually use them, it's perfect to be able to have all of your sauces or spices or cooking utensils or whatever right here by the door. So dad's outside, he's cooking, open this up, grab what you need, get back outside, and perfectly placed is that fridge. So we walk straight in, we go straight for the beer, we've got the fridge just here, we fire him up, he's nice and on. We've got lights inside, so that's a wire shelved fridge. It's 186 Dometic smart fridge, so that there will automatically select the setting that you're going to be using when you're camping. So hypothetically, we're hooked up, we've got the gas on, gas bottle runs out, if you plug in a 240, bang, it's going to switch straight away to that 240 system. You hook the car up, turn the car on, automatically, bang, straight to 12 volt battery, it's running off the car. Very easy to use, makes camping so much easier. You don't rock up with warm food, have to throw everything out, it makes it a lot easier. Before we jump in the ensuite, we've got this panel just here that I was telling you about earlier. This is the PM200 system, so this allows for the on and off on the caravan. That there also allows for water pump control. Here is the wireless lighting system that we were talking about earlier. Very good systems. Water pump control, night mode. We've got how many volts, how much water, how much wastewater, how much everything's here is nice and easy to be able to keep a monitor on. As I said, you can get connectivity issues, apps that will actually make this a lot easier to keep on your phone and monitor with push notifications. Finally, we have the ensuite, which people just love. A lot of manufacturers forget, and this is why I love Crusader, is they have a heap of storage. You've got 1, 2, and 3 drawers in the ensuite there. They haven't missed anything. You've still got a heap of storage. Most manufacturers might give you a shelf, maybe somewhere to hang your towel. The Crusader gives you 2 towel rails, full width towel rails, so 2 towel rails for mum and dad, toilet roll holder, the ceramic toilet, from Dometic with flush and indicators to make sure you're aware of when it's full. We have a top-load washing machine just here from Destination RV. That's a 3.5 kilo washer, so it's a huge washing unit in the new Crusaders. Touch light for mum when she's doing makeup or dad when he's having a shave. We have massive cupboards again all the way to the back there. We have 2 fan exhaust systems up here, so when you're showering, it'll suck the air out. When you want it a little bit cooler, it'll put air into the van and actually push fresh air around the van, so when you're going to sleep, you can leave that on if you're so inclined. We have a 1-piece full shower cubicle in here. So this is a 1-piece unit, so it's perfect for head height, because the Crusaders run an 80-inch ceiling height even in the showers. So it's 80-inch, 1-piece, so it's a whole 1-piece cubicle. Never gonna have water ingress because it's completely 1-piece, just like that roof. This is a proper glass door. It's a little bit heavier, but it just means as far as strength, there's no flexibility. You're never gonna have any issues providing a gimbal lock. We've got full adjustable for people who are a little bit taller than me, shower heads. So something to keep in mind, all these things make a big difference. Even the space around the toilet, have a sit. You can sit down, you can have full width in it once the door's shut. Very, very easy to use. Very easy to actually live in it. That's what people forget, living in them, which is just, with the Crusaders and especially the recliners, it's just fantastic. Before we jump out, we just want to thank you for watching our video. If you have any questions at all, please give us a call. This model is available with the Crusader May Incentive Discount 2020. If you have any questions, give us a call on 9359 2938. Send me an email at michael@crusadermelbourne.com. Head to the website for more stock vans with different arrangements at www.crusadercaravansmelbourne.com.au, or alternatively, like and subscribe for more. Thank you very much.